Okay, so this is part 2 of how I never got my mom's ashes, and my brothers talked me into signing papers. So they asked me to sign these papers that I have, actually, and they said they would send it, these papers right here. They said they would send it to, the email for me to DocuSign, because I'm in a different state right now. So they were like, we'll send it to you like in the morning or whatever, and we just need you to sign it so that we can get the ashes and we can send you some and get it all done. I'm like, okay, let's do it. It took them, I don't know, maybe like a week. They went fucking missing for days. I'm like, hey, where's the papers that you need me to sign so that I can get the ashes? What do I got to do? And they finally hit me up on the 29th and was like, oh yeah, hey, we have the papers, we're signing them right now. We're going to send you them over on online so that you can sign it too. We just need you to put your sign and your address and shit like that. So I was like, okay, cool, send it to me. Send me the paper so I can do it. So these are the papers that they sent me. Okay, that's my mom. These are the papers that they sent me. And I scratched out names, so ain't nobody's names on here. They had already signed these papers. And they were like, they couldn't get them to me faster because they had to wait for them. So these are the papers they sent me. And when they sent me for me to sign it, the empty space is mine, they had my name wrong. Mind you, these are biological. We came from the same mama. We didn't grow up together, but we came from the same mama. I know y'all's names. I know y'all's names, and I've never been around you. They didn't get my name right. Like, didn't get the name right. It ain't even the spelling. It's not even just the spelling. It's the whole name. You fucked up the entire name, bro. And I'm like, y'all do know this is not my name, right? They was like, what? Oh, no. That's your name. Like, we're not tripping. And I'm like, no, how the fuck you gonna tell me what my name is? That is not my name. That is not even how you spell the name that you're saying my name is. So I don't understand what is this for? Is this like the real paper or? And then I gotta switch it. They were like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Well, we're gonna send you another copy. So we're gonna send you another copy of the same paper, and you just need to do the same thing. You just need to sign it. So I'm gonna cover this. This is the first paper they sent me. See how it's grayed out? It's already signed and everything like that. Everything's scratched out so y'all can't see nobody's names. Everything's there and all that shit. Even on the last pages where we all supposed to sign, everyone's shit is there except for mine. So this set of papers that I got through the email, this is what I got in my email to redo it. There is nothing on here that is of the same on the other one. I brought it up. I was like, mind you, they didn't even sign this one. They didn't even sign it as the other one is signed. So these pages are blank, while the pages of the one they sent me saying that I needed to sign are signed. So I asked them, hey, why are these different? And they were like, oh no, we just had to send you that part so that they could have your signature. We're gonna do it when we get it or some shit like that. And I'm like, okay, you sure? This is not, because this don't look right. I don't understand. I just want to make sure I get the ashes too. So they were like, yeah, no, it just needs to be done like this so we can give your name right. And I'm like, okay. So y'all not about to fuck me over or nothing, right? Because this is our mama. I understand that none of us grew up together, But at the end of the day, whether she liked me or not, whether I gave a fuck or not, that's my mom. And I mean, I feel like everyone deserves that closure of knowing that they can say something. My reason of getting the ashes was so that I can be able to have that last conversation with my mom that I didn't get to have and be like, you know, thank you. I want to say actually thank you to my mom for being the way that she was, even though it wasn't a good person. It made me who I am, though. It helped me become a better person than I could have been, and it made me be better than what she was because it gave me visual of what I could be if I do certain things. So I chose not to do those things. Like, I did not want to be nothing like my mom, but I can honestly say, figuring it out now, she was probably my biggest inspiration to be a better person because she wasn't a good person. And I'm not saying she was a bad person, but she chose not to be good. So I was like, I just want even just a little thing of ashes. You know, it's not going to kill nobody. It's a whole body. What's wrong with sending some ashes to your sister? You know, I'm not a stranger. I'm your sister. Y'all say all these, I love you, we gonna meet up. Do you know how many, look, my older brother done told me since I was like fucking 12. Every Saturday, he was gonna come and visit. I'll come pick you up on Saturday. I was like, how many Saturdays in the world are there that we gonna have to wait to fucking kick it? I was 12 the first time I heard you say this. The last time I fucking heard this was when I was about 25. I think that's enough Saturdays. You get what I'm saying? So you would think the least you could do is get some ashes. So I'm waiting and waiting. After I send the papers, everyone just went ghost. They just stopped answering me. Like, I went, like, maybe they was like, okay, give it like 2 weeks and the ashes should be in the mail. I fucking waited like 2 months. I didn't even say nothing because my older brother was like, we're going to talk every day now. And you know how they be trying to get you, like, we need to be closer. And oh my God, everything's going to be so different. You lying fuck. You lying fuck. It's different, all right. This damn show is different. But they was like, you know, we're going to talk every day. And it didn't happen like that. If I sent a message, hey, how you doing? It wasn't a response. And I'm learned, don't push yourself when people don't want shit to do with you. Don't matter if they family or not, whether you know them or not. So I don't push it. I'm not pushing it. It went like 2 months by before I even said anything. And they went ghost. They went fucking ghost. Like, the shit didn't even exist. They wouldn't answer, nothing. It was crazy, too, because my sub, Nursey, had contact, I didn't know, but she had contacted my little brother and was like, hey, you know, what do we need to do to get the ashes? Because it's been, like, months. Mind you, this was, like, I kind of let it go after, like, a year of them not doing it. But this was, like, in the midst of everything, in the beginning. So maybe, like, after, like, the 4th month of it being no ashes, she was like, hey, you know, what do we got to do to get the ashes for him? Because, I mean, it would be cool for him at least to have a piece of his mom. You know? Do we got to pay for them? Like, is there a special way to deliver it? What? He didn't answer. So, mind you, she was, like, you know, trying to be uplifting. Like, hey, you know, maybe it's just something going on. So whatever we're going to do, just do it. You can get a ash jar, a urn or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm going to make one. I'm going to make an urn because her energy needs to be encased into something that's going to create love all around it. And a regular urn isn't going to do that. So the best thing for me to do is make one. So I went into making one. And we're going to get into it in part 3. Don't worry, it's not going to be as long as wait for part 1.